Good morning, everyone. This is like a follow-up to my food shortage video. One of the first things we did was we did top this part of the garden off because we had a pile over there. We just moved it into the garden, and I did put a layer of rabbit manure in, and look what I got. I got them coming up all through here. This is actually probably 3 foot by close to 6 foot, and we're going to try and get to it today, but we're also working on the lumber scrap pile. We're breaking it down for firewood. We're going to move that pineapple plant. We're going to top this off, and I'm going to plant this in green beans as well. So we are being very proactive here and trying to get some more food growing. The exciting part is, look at that, they're growing. Gotta love it, guys, gotta love it. I gotta check on a zucchini. I have one zucchini so far that might make it. Oh, it's not gonna make it. See, it's already turning colors. Let's see if I can show you. See that? Nothing with the zucchinis have done well here at all. Part of the problem is right here. See that? Vine borers. That is a constant problem with zucchinis. So I'm not having much luck with them this year. There is a turnip right there that needs to be picked. This guy's getting top heavy. I gotta pick these collards and get them processed. We do have a buttload of peppers again. Once I do this harvest, it'll be my 3rd harvest of the sweet banana peppers. And what I'm doing, I'm actually just pickling them right now. And if I have just a few, I actually toss them into whatever recipe we're making, and it actually is working really well. Right now I have, I think, 5 tomatoes, and they're still green. These tomatoes have been on the vine for quite a while, but they're still green. We have a few flowers, but not many. So, once again, 12 tomato plants and next to no harvest. It is very disheartening, guys, very. You hear the chainsaws going. I do have my rhubarb is coming up. I have 3 pots. I have 1 here and 2 in the shade where the porch area will be. And my blueberry's not doing so good. Spiderwort, as always, is doing fantastic. Oh, and last night, Jim came out. I don't know really why. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom. He goes outside to do his peeing, which is fine. He found a king snake in the chicken coop. So our egg production's been down lately, and I think that's why. Either the snake is eating the eggs, or it's scaring the chickens to the point they don't want to lay eggs. There could be a combination of both. So I did get my seed trays started. This is just the first round. I did get some broccoli planted, some cauliflower. I forgot what I planted in these. I have to get my notes to recheck. But I didn't have tags for these. But look at here, guys. We already have sprouting. These are just a couple days old. Look at it, even there. There's one. Oh, there's one. There's one. There's one. So we're doing good there. Maybe investing in this seed starting soil is going to pay off for me this year. That would be really nice. I think some of these might be Brussels sprouts. I'm trying to think what all I brought out. It was definitely broccoli and cauliflower because I had tags for those. I think Brussels sprouts was one. Again, we're getting ready for a winter crop, and you got to start them now if you're going to get them in the ground in time. In fact, some areas up north would have had to start them last month because the growing season is so much shorter than ours. So we do have success there. I'm ready to move my next garden box here, and I did start filling this. So this is partially full, and that is full of compost. 1,360 pounds of compost in here, and we got it totally for free. This is something that a county local to us provides because they get so much tree trimmings. And right now we also have The power company doing a lot of tree trimming along a major road that is fairly close to us. We can't hear the traffic from it, so we're not that close, but they are fairly close, and they're going to be bringing us loads of mulch, and the game plan is to put it next to the buck pen over here. We're going to start using the mulch everywhere we can, and as you can see, we've been slowly working away at this lumber scrap pile. We got... Okay, I'll get a rake. We're putting... Hold the pallet out from under it. Oh, I can see that. What we're trying to do is open up this path to get the trucks back, to back them up in there, to dump the mulch back out of our way. And this one spot here is where we're going to be putting... As you can see, a lot of bark is going in there. This is remnants from the well drilling. It's real sticky and tacky like clay. And it's pretty nasty stuff. And every time it rains, it just gets nasty again. So we're going to be pushing a lot of stuff into that area to include possibly mulch. So we're going to try and remedy that problem. There's the pallet that he pulled out this morning. These were 2 lumber scrap bundles that we got totally for free, and it makes great starter firewood. This is not what you would burn through the night. This is what you would burn just to keep your ambers hot to get you to the night, and then you add the bigger logs. And we can get as many of these as we want totally free. The only thing we have to do is get them home and process them, and as you can see, that's what this here is. That is a whole pallet full of processed lumber scraps. It's what we use to build our one wall, actually 2 walls in the chicken coop. So it is something that we have a use for. Alright, I gotta get some work done here. I'll be back in a little bit. Well guys, it's hours later. And this is the old buck pen. There's no fence around it right now because the girls are using the fencing. But I was able to get back here and mow as much as I felt safe to mow. And one of the issues we're running into with the mower is we are bending blades as fast as we can buy them. And part of it is hidden stumps. Now this spot here that didn't get mowed is a low spot. And it's very wet, so I chose not to go in there. And same way, over here there's a stump in there. And then over there is a low spot. I actually was spinning my wheels over there. And this is the kind of stuff we gotta watch for right here. See this? That's a stump, guys. And if the blade's angled it the wrong way, it will catch that and totally bend the blades. So, I bent... one of the brand new blades, I bent one, and then Jim switched it out with one of the good old blades, because we have one left that was good, and we put 2 brand new blades on. He came out here, and he got it stuck out here, and bent a blade. So a lot of this stuff that you're seeing right here, we're going to have to come through and weed whack it, just so we can see what's under there, because the ground is very uneven back there. Because we have all kinds of ruts and stuff that go back into what some people would call a swamp. So that's one of the things we did get done today. Got that mowed. We got this path opened up, and this path is mowed. So if we can get mulching trucks in here, they can back up both these paths and dump mulch. We're going to try and pull this buck shed that way to give this whole area here, this whole area, to mulch. And that'll fix a lot of our stump problems, because we'll be able to spread that mulch as thick as we want and cover things like that and that. That's what you got to watch for. We were able to finish this, and the pallets pulled, so that widened up this area right here. There's a lot of scraps in there I could probably pick up, but my back's sore, so I'm not going to bother. Bending is not always an option for me after I've been working on other projects. Some days I can't bend at all. So, with that being said, let's move on to what we did get accomplished. We did get this garden box full. So that's done. We got that next grow box in place. We've been working all morning. I pulled what was left of the turnips and kale. Yeah, it was all kale in here and turnips. I pulled all that out. It was pretty much done. And we topped this garden bed off. I dug the pineapple out. We topped off from this stick on, needed to be filled. It's all filled in now. I can plant some more green beans. And I've replanted the pineapple plant. So that's a win. We weren't able to do much in here because we got all these zucchinis growing, but we'll get another load and get to it. And we topped off what we could of the collard bed. So we did get that done. I'm a little out of breath, yes. Look at those green beans coming up, guys. I love to see things growing. I just love it. And our trailer is empty, and as you can see, this is piled higher than the box. See if I can get you a view. See that? And that's for a reason, because we get so much. This is still composting, so while it's still composting, it's heating up and it's going to settle. Our first rain is going to drop this several inches, and we probably will get rain today or tomorrow. So we're going to let that happen before we try and plant it. It's definitely still composting because it's still holding heat. I think we got a ways to go with this batch, but we'll try and plant the garden. If it takes off, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, he's out there working on that area now. He's got more energy than I do. I'm tired. Shoveling or pitchforking this compost out of this trailer takes a toll. It's heavy, it's hot, it's dirty work. Look at my arms. But it has to be done. Alright guys, hope you liked the update. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day.